Today it was the last day in the January transfer window, and I really thought we were going to make some signings in this transfer window, but we didn't do that. We didn't go into the market to help Pochettino. Pochettino hasn't really said anything if he wants players, because we know he's a yes man, so it's totally quiet from his side. The only thing we did was to loan out a couple of players, and we also missed to deliver in some documents for a guy that has been missing for a while. So we will go through that. We'll also go through an incident that happened just before the Chelsea-Liverpool kickoff, and then I end the video on a quick preview ahead of the Chelsea Wolves game, because I won't be able to make videos this weekend, so therefore the preview is coming a bit earlier before Pochettino's press conference. So before we continue any further, as usually, if you want to be a legend, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my page, hit that notification bell down below so you never miss when I upload. Let's get into the video. So, Matt Law posted from The Athletic, he posted this on Twitter. As Liverpool was singing their classic intro song, You Never Walk Alone, Chelsea Mascot was left stranded, but the club believe he was in Liverpool's care. If you have seen that video that has gone viral on Twitter, where there is a Chelsea mascot out there on the pitch before the kickoff, and he's sort of left out, ignored by the Chelsea players, and that gets you pretty upset, like wondering and asking questions. Why is that happening? How can that happen? I mean, I thought in Chelsea we are united. It doesn't matter if you're a player, a coaching staff, or if you are a fan. I thought we were united as a club and helping each other out, and especially I have been a mascot a few times because I play ice hockey until I was 17. And the local team here in Stockholm in Sweden is called Djurgården. You probably know the football team. I mean, they sold Bergvall now to Tottenham. We making our highest profit ever here. In terms of selling players. But in hockey, I used to play for them when I was younger, and when I was 9-10, we used to go and we were able to be mascot once a year. So I have been there a couple of times, and when you're 9 and 10 years old, you are very nervous when you're hanging out with the big guys. Like, you don't dare to say a word, you barely dare to look at them, but the sort of captains take care of you, and this is players you looking up to when you're growing up, when you're playing for a team you love. For me in Sweden it has been Djurgården, outside it has been Chelsea, of course, in Europe. But I looked up to these players, they took well care of us, we were a couple of guys. So to be stranded like this mascot is like, it's not acceptable. This mascot is looking up to the Chelsea players. And now when he was ignored, how do you feel he will feel about these players, this club? How do you think his father and mother will feel like his son has been ignored by the Chelsea players? It gets me so frustrated, I don't even know what to do. It gets me really, really upset and angry. And this shows you, we got no professional players in this team, except Thiago Silva and probably Nkunku. The rest. What about the rest? I mean, Chilwell was the captain for the Liverpool game. Gallagher is the third captain, one of the vice captains. None of them taking responsibility. And if you look at that video that went viral on Twitter, you can see the guy is just standing there wondering what's going on, and then he's jogging off the pitch. He had enough for... I mean, imagine you're being left alone and 50,000, 60,000 Liverpool fans singing You Never Walk Alone. But apparently we walk alone in Chelsea. I mean, even the players, they just playing for themselves out there on the pitch. So... yeah, this is unacceptable. I hope something can be done for this little boy. and he should be refunded. He should maybe get a free ticket to watch. Maybe, I mean, it's nothing to watch Chelsea these days anyway, but he should get something as a compensation, in my opinion. And the club believes it was Liverpool's care to take care of the boy. Maybe it was a misunderstanding. I don't know. Maybe they say to protect the players, or to protect that they have got a bad image now as owners, etc. But I just feel the players didn't care, because throughout the whole game they didn't care. They played with big egos. They thought they were better than they actually were. So yeah, as you can see in this video as well, you see here, Van Dijk is running with a couple of mascots, taking care of them. Van Dijk is a proper leader, proper good guy, good personality, he's professional. So I hope this will be fixed, and maybe we get some more clarification on what really happened, what's gonna happen now. Yesterday was the last day, as we know, in the transfer window, and we know that it has been a couple of transfer rumors that Broja might leave. There have been a couple of clubs interested, such as West Ham, Wolves, but now Fulham has snatched Armando Broja on a loan deal, confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. Details of the loan fee for Armando Broja to Fulham. If Broja hits 10 starts plus minimum amount of minutes until June, Fulham will pay almost £0. If Broja starts less than 10 games, Chelsea could receive £4 million as a maximum loan fee. Absolute Chelsea is saying breaking. Broja was set to join, or is set to join, Fulham on loan for a fee around £750,000, depending on playing a certain number of games. So I don't really know if there's like misleading information. Should I believe Fabrizio more? I mean, he's a very reliable journalist, as we all know. So I'm not really sure what the loan fee is. Anyway, Broja is gone on a loan. I think it's needed for him. Fulham has a great coach in Antonio Silva. He will be around in a proper squad. They maybe don't have the best players ever, but they are a proper team with ideas and structure, a system. And I think Raul Jimenez, who's their starting striker, pulled his hamstring in previous match in Premier League. So they were desperate to get someone in, and that means Armando Broja can get a run of games, and now he will play in a system. They have a proper system set up compared to how we have here in Chelsea. So maybe this will help Broja gaining confidence and putting up better performances. Maybe Antonio Silva can show him, give him the right instruction and role that will suit him, so he will gain back the confidence, because Broja has been out of confidence. He has not been himself in these 6-7 weeks after he could feature for us, after he was away with a long-term injury. So this might help him. I wish him the best luck. Smash it at Fulham, and good luck. We also got further news that Santos has joined our affiliate club in France, joined Strasbourg on a loan deal until the end of the season. I mean, in the summer, in August, we loaned him out to Nottingham Forest. He barely got any game time. I can't even remember if he got any game time. And now we recalled him back, and we're sending him out to our affiliate club now. Like, there has been no plan whatsoever how we're gonna set up good loan moves for some of these guys, so they can develop and get the amount of game time they need. Santos hasn't played anything. So we will see what's going to happen then in Strasbourg, if he gets the game time there. And we'll also, of course, playing the lesser leagues, which means it will be more time that you can have with the ball before making decisions compared to in Premier League. So wish him good luck there. I hope this will now suit him and elevate his qualities. And as me, you might have been wondering where Malang Sarr has been up to. Where has he been? I mean, I haven't seen this guy for ages now. But it looks like something were about to happen yesterday, but we managed to fumble it yet again. I don't get this. I don't get this recruitment staff, sporting directors, the owners. I rarely hate people, but I absolutely despise our owners and directors. But let's get into this news. Malang Sarr traveled to France on deadline day, which was yesterday. He was supposed to undergo his medical with the French side Le Havre. But Chelsea later had a change of heart, so they never sent the documents needed to finalize the deal. Why? Why can't you allow this guy to go to Le Havre? Or is it that we have hit a rich amount of loan moves? I don't know. But maybe this is what Malang Sarr needed. I mean, what is he gonna do at the club? He's just training and playing with the development squad. It's not gonna benefit him at all. But the owners and directors, they only look into their own interests. So I can feel for Sarr, maybe this was something he was looking forward to. Last January transfer window on deadline day, do you remember, guys, how we fumbled a move for Ziyech? He was supposed to go to flipping Paris Saint-Germain. He could have won the League One title and playing in Champions League, but somehow we managed to fumble that as well. It's just absolutely beyond incredible. So I don't know what's going to happen with Malang Sarr. If you know any further around that, let me know that. Have a look at the progress we have made from last season till now. So last season we played 22 games and we had 31 points and we were placed 10th. Right in the middle. And where do you think we are now in the table? We are 10th again after 22 games and we have 31 points. So there have been absolutely no progress whatsoever. We have scored more goals, but we have also let in more goals, and therefore we have the same goal difference this year too. 1 goal in margins, in difference. So, yeah, people want to be patient. People say we're gonna give it time. Like, how long, or if you have that argument, like, how long are you willing to wait? How long are you willing to give it time? Because I gave up weeks ago. Like, I don't believe in this project whatsoever. I don't believe in Pochettino. I may be wrong, but from what I have seen, from what I'm feeling, from my hunch, we're not going to improve. We're not going anywhere if things doesn't change. So yeah, that's it. Let's get into my predicted lineups before the Wolves game. We know it's going to be difficult against Wolves. We lost against them for a couple of weeks ago away at the Molyneux Stadium. I believe it ended 2-0 or 2-1, can't remember. Now they're coming to the Bridge. And after the performance we saw against Liverpool, I mean, how can you have confidence? You don't want to be negative and say we're gonna lose. But Pochettino better now do everything he can in his power to win games and turn this around. Like, it's getting serious now. Now it's really serious, Pochettino. Like, you have to win now. You have to make this team play better. If it means you benching some players, do that. Do whatever it takes. You need to be the guy commanding in the dressing room, getting the respect. You need to know what you're doing. You need to try something new. So I have 3 sort of formations that I would like to see, 3 different lineups. None of these lineups is perfect. There are just some of these guys I just want to bench for the rest of the season after the Liverpool game. But we don't have a choice. to play some of these guys, and hopefully if they don't perform we can bring in some academy guys from the bench. So first of all I will go with a 3-4-2-1. What this gives us is protection at the back with 3 center backs. It also allows Thiago Silva to be that ball playing center back. Colwill can be that as well. So you see here we got Petrovic in goal, Desassi, Silva, Levi, Colwill as center back pairing. As you will notice in these lineups, I gave the captaincy armband to Thiago Silva because he's the captain for me. He's the only guy that deserves this in this squad. And I don't care if he will only be here till the end of the season. If you don't have any players that is suitable to be the captain, they should not be that. Gallagher and Chilwell is not that material. Give it to Thiago Silva. Put some respect on his name. He's gonna retire soon. Let him at least be captain. He deserves it. We got the Sassi Colwyn next to him, and as wingbacks I'm going with Malo Gusto and Ben Chilwell. You don't know how much I want to bench Ben Chilwell. Like, I was so frustrated. I was so angry again at him last game. He gets another chance now, and he better step up. If he doesn't step up in the first half, I will take him out immediately in the halftime and bring in an academy guy that wants to prove something and wants to actually be here. Chilwell was not professional last game. He was booked a yellow card for diving. So please, Chilwell, let that be just one poor occasion and we never look back at it again and you perform like you can do. And as centre-mids, I will go with Enzo and Caicedo to make the difference with progressive passes, etc. I'm leaving Gallagher out there because I would rather try and see and have Gallagher as a substitute coming in the second half and be that ball-winning midfielder and having that insane energy towards the Wolves midfield. But with Enzo and Caicedo, I feel there is a hope we can be more fluid in possession and make more forward passes. It's nothing against Gallagher, but this is just what I want to try. You know, actually I want to bench Caicedo and Enzo too, but we can't do that really. I mean, if they're putting in a shocker in the first half, I would take them out and bring on Gallagher or Casadei or whoever is available. Up front, I'm going with Cole Palmer, Nkunku and Nicholas Jackson. Now, if Nkunku can only play 45 minutes, so be it. He's a guy that can put in goals. He can put in the first goal in the first half. He's our X factor in this team. He's someone that is on an elite level, a world-class level. If he's only available for 45 minutes, that can be enough. That can be enough to help us take the lead. So that's my front three. Madueke, Mudryk, Sterling. Oh, it has not been looking good, bro, there. It has not been looking good. I'm not gonna say any more than that. My other lineup choices is a 4-3-2-1. If you want to try that, we can have 2 strikers. Jackson and Nkunku up front. And Nkunku can play there as he did that in Leipzig. And here I have Koni Chukwuemeka as the left cam. If he also can only play 45 minutes, so be it. But we know Chukwuemeka got qualities. The last lineup is a 4-3-3 here, where Jackson is more utilized as a left winger because he can play as a winger. I think that will suit him more than Nkunku. Nkunku can hopefully play as a center forward striker. It will be a sort of experiment. And Jackson has that pace, technicalities to play as a winger, more as an inside forward, to be honest. So if we're playing a 4-3-3, I will utilize him there. We got Corny here as an 8 together with Enzo, Caicedo in the DM role, Palmer right winger, the back line here with Silva, Desassi, Chilwell, Gusto. Maybe Colwill starts if he's available. Why not? So that's it for my 3 alternative lineups. I think Pochettino could try and change our fortunes. Hopefully pick a results against Wolves. In terms of score prediction, I'm not convinced. I'm not confident. I think the game is gonna end 1-1. I'm gonna tell you what my brains think and not what my heart wants and feels. So let me know your thoughts in terms of score prediction, and I thank you so much for watching. Take care guys, and I see you later.